Hey guys, welcome back. One of the most frequently asked questions I get on this channel is how I deep clean my floors. So we're going to do a video about it. I'm going to be sharing with you all of my tips and tricks and how I go about deep cleaning my hardwood floors and all the tile in my house. So the first thing I always do is, of course, vacuum. You want to get up any dog hair, debris, food, particles, whatnot. Just make sure you're getting all that debris up because you don't want to go in and clean your floor when there is debris on it and then you're pushing it around. You can scratch the surface and whatnot. So once it's nice and clean, I go in with my steam vac. I fill the reservoir up with some cool water, and I will list and link down below all of my favorites. So I love putting a couple drops of essential oil in it. I just get the Target brand or whatever they have. This is the orange set. It makes your house smell so nice. And I just kind of swirl it all around, make sure it's nice and mixed, and then you just snap it in. It's so easy. This steamer, I want to say, is about $50, so it's super affordable. You plug it in, you give the handle a couple of pumps, and then it's ready to go. And what I love about this steamer is also the pads on it are washable. You can buy like a pack of 3 off Walmart or Amazon. I will link to them down below. I just want to add in that if your hardwood floors are not sealed and finished with like a polyurethane, you don't want to use a steamer because it will wilt the wood. So just wanted to add that in there. My floors are sealed, so I've never had an issue. But again, I don't like leave it steaming in one area. So once it's done, you never want to just like leave it sitting in an area. But as you can see in the light, like it's really steaming the floors. I don't do this every time I clean and vacuum. So this is more of like a deep clean treatment that I'll do like once a month. So if I'm not using the steamer, I will use the Bona hardwood floor cleaner. I love that. So moving on to how I do the stairs, just vacuum the stairs first. And I don't use a steamer on the stairs just because the steamer handle is, I think, like 16 feet. It's definitely not, it's a hassle. And it's just easier for me to go in with my Swiffer and then a wet pad. I just get like the Centivia ones for the wood. And it works really, really nice. Super easy and convenient. Fits right in the stair, nice and easy. And as long as you're not like caking it on there and getting it super saturated, it's not going to leave like a film or a residue. So moving on to how I clean my tile floors. Again, I don't do this all the time. But my dog is in this bathroom a lot because she's older. So I have to really get in there and deep clean them and get in the grout and just get up all that dirt and that gunk. So I love using the Dawn dish soap with just like a grout scrubber brush, and it just gets up everything and my floors look brand new again. So I go in first with just the Dawn dish soap, the spray, clean it, get everything nice and clean. And then I take a dry like rag or a towel and just get up all that excess soapy residue. And then I'll go in with a hot, wet towel and wipe it off because you want to make sure you're getting all that soap film off first. So then once everything is nice and clean, because again, you want to clean before you disinfect. So everything is nice and clean now. So I'm just making sure all that soapy residue is up because you don't want to have a slip and a fall because this stuff does get slippery. Then I go in with my steam mop. I change out the pad from the hardwood in case you're wondering. So that's what I love about this. You can buy as many reusable pads and you can just pop them in the washer and sanitize them in there. And then they're good to go. You can repeatedly use them. So since today I am doing a deep clean and my dog has been making some messes in here, I am using the Lysol disinfectant. This is the all-purpose cleaner, just as like a precautionary step to really make sure the floor is disinfected. So I'm spraying it down on my tile. I'm going to let it sit for a full 10 minutes before I come back and I steam it. I don't know why, but I love to use the steam cleaner like on top of a product. I just feel like it works so good. So it is just water in the reservoir, just cold water, and then it steams out. And my floors come out beautiful. Like they're brand new again. Like once the grout looks wet right now, but once it dries, it looks perfect again. So I don't do this every time, but it just depends on how much my dog's in there, how much is being, messed, how much company we have. I get kind of grossed out, and I do like to really give my bathroom floors a deep clean. And another thing you've definitely seen me use on this channel and my tile is the Swiffer with the Clorox and disinfectant pads, I think that they are. I'll put them up on the screen. That works great too. So here is my tile all clean. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.